All reactions in this program are improvised and have not been rehearsed. Portions of said reactions not affecting the outcome have been edited and/or recreated.
Welcome to Season 2 of
What's on this tape?
This season, I've been going through a box of 140 unlabeled tapes, finding out what's been recorded on them. Awesome! And so far, I've been finding a lot of mystery episodes. Fire! But there's also a lot of variety. 80s, 90s, commercials, news, talk shows, classic movies, documentaries, sitcoms, Britcoms, and more.
Nice!
And there's still more tapes in this lot that have yet to be seen. And so the question remains...
What's on this tape? 81!
And we'll tell you what it all means and what's next for the Menendez brothers.
Yeah, what does that all mean anyway?
Also, the very latest on Tanya Harding.
Whack.
What will tomorrow bring?
Dateline. Let's see what date this is.
A wealthy socialite stalked by a respected judge. I cannot live with
Oh my god, that's Lois.
his obsession was secret.
Jane Kasmerick from Malcolm in the Middle.
NBC Wednesday. Tonight, the night shift goes
Ooh.
out of control, and I cannot keep them together much longer.
Scotty.
So shook up, he can't recall the Super Bowl. I don't remember playing the game at all.
Brett Favre.
Down into a puddle of lead. Grace under fire's Brett Butler.
Aw, she's cute. She's charming.
Just walk in the house. Can Scotty save them? Find out tonight with Jay.
What have attorneys noticed about the Menendez trial?
Okay, yes. Yeah, they covered this trial a lot on SNL as well. All right. Hey, that's John Ratzenberger.
And when we discovered
Is that Della Reese?
Lieutenant Whisker Lighthouse, your tower is in.
Let's see how many other faces there are. Oh, Betty White. Larry Bud Melman. Who's she? You know who she is? Leave it in the comments.
The first bottle of juice free with NutraSweet. More taste excitement than Mother Nature intended.
I think we've seen quite enough of this little peep show.
Oh, come on. You know Betty wasn't that much of a prude.
Jill Clayburgh and James Tarantino star in a world premiere motion picture. Honor Thy Father and Mother, the true story of the Menendez murders.
Sounds juicy in a bland, made-for-TV movie kind of way. Aha! My man Webster! Yeah. Yeah, I wish they still made commercials like this. Oh, yes! You know, I actually met Danny in 2007, and I had him draw a Lupo in my blank book. And he just said, "My advice, get out of the industry. It sucks." Most random thing ever, but, yeah, I wonder if he said that to everyone. Oh, yeah! Another one! Yeah, Webster didn't just do 2D, he does 3D. Yeah, I wonder if he still has any of those puppets. Okay, so this Menendez Brothers biopic is complete. With commercials. Uh-huh. And here we got more coverage.
My brother got there first, and we just burst through the doors.
Yeah, I think Jim Carrey portrayed one of them on In Living Color. So this show is called The Conspiracy Tapes. Maybe it's from KQED, I don't know.
The Gay Pride Month program are made possible
Oh, Pride Month.
contributions of the members of KQED and by Frameline, presenting the 18th
Oh, wow, I didn't know Frameline was around that long.
Festival at theaters in San Francisco, Berkeley, and San Jose.
Point of View, POV.
Independent points of view from America's independent filmmakers.
I think this might have inspired the titles for Documentary Now on IFC. One Nation Under God. A documentary about so-called gay conversion therapy.
To order a copy of One Nation Under God, call...
Yeah, why would we need to order a copy if we just taped it? Well, you know, maybe it'd be better quality because, you know, the antenna signal is kind of flickery here. And now for something completely different.
Tonight, the untold story of the exile
Arundel.
Exxon Valdez.
Good evening, I'm Diane Sawyer. Tonight we bring you the results of
Yeah, Matt Groening did a great Life in Hell cartoon about this. Yeah, and it looks like this episode of Turning Point is complete. They spilled all the details about the Exxon spill. And with that, we've reached the end of the tape, so on to the next one.
82.
Alright, we've got a dot matrix printout portrait of Moyers.
I'm Bill Moyers. All through the Persian Gulf crisis, the American press and public talked about...
This is 1991, obviously. And it's called The Arab World. Yeah, I think I've seen one of these on, like, another tape. And it goes all the way to the end.
For a transcript of this program, send $4 to Journal Graphics.
Or save your money and just look online for a transcript. And up next, we've got a show called Japan. Jane Seymour. She sounds familiar. The Electronic Tribe. I wonder if this is about how so many great electronics come out of Japan. I love that logo. Wait a minute. This was shown in 91, so we saw the Glass logo earlier before that. So, yeah, that must be a rare instance of the 84 to 89 logo being shown, after the era changed. Okay, and now we've got a new recording of Moyers and the Arab World. And it's also complete.
Bribery, espionage.
Picard. Yeah, if you want to get people to watch a boring documentary, get an interesting presenter, like this guy. So we got another episode of Japan. It's called The Sword and the Chrysanthemum. And this one is also complete. I'm starting to sense a pattern here. Tuesday, April 16th. So this must have taken place in April 1991.
To phone in your questions about KQED to me, the KQED board, and the KQED staff. On Tuesday evening, April 16th, you can ask us anything about programming or any other aspect of KQED.
Yeah, why aren't you showing cool British programming like the Comic Strip Presents? Or the Young Ones? Yeah, because right now we gotta sit through this guy. So this is the third installment of the Arab World on this tape. And of course it's complete. And after that we've got Japan, the legacy of the Shoguns. I will never get tired of this logo though. And yet again we've got the Arab World. All the way to the end.
I see a lot of teenagers saying, God, I wish I was like you, I wish I had a baby.
You can meet them anywhere in America. Young people in crisis.
Teen-sploitation.
Young lives are at stake. So is the nation's future. Join me.
Now this would be a little more appealing to me than the Arab World.
Children, Wednesday evening, 8 o'clock, here on Channel 9.
And just like that, we've got Japan again. It's called A Proper Place in the World. But unfortunately, it looks like the last few minutes of that installment are missing. But at least we got more or less a full tape of consistency, let's say. But on to the next one.
83.
Okay, so it looks like we've got Pledge Season on KTEH. Ugh. This is Poirot, problem at sea. And we got another pledge break. And another mystery. Poirot, King of Clubs. I'd like to club whoever recorded this tape. Finally, we've switched to another channel.
A broadcast premiere, Wednesday at 8
So we are on Fox, KTVU2.
Should the Embarcadero Freeway come down before the next big earthquake? We'll look into that.
And we'll have all the latest news.
Oh, so this is after the earthquake. Okay. Must be 1990.
By By day, she's a 15-year-old honor student. By night, she walks the streets as a prostitute known as Angel. Donna Wilkes and Rory Calhoun star in tonight's action.
That sounds like a movie you couldn't make today. Oh, action.
Channel 2 advises that portions of this movie may not be suitable for young children, and parents are advised to act accordingly.
Indeed. Okay, so this is called Angel. Let's see if there's any interesting commercials.
Would you like to meet some of America's hottest and most interesting singles?
Not with that hairdo, I don't.
Time. It's the one thing we never have enough of. You can't afford to miss another opportunity. Tomorrow, start your day on time with a convenient hotel-style wake-up call. Make time work for you. It's easy. Pick up your phone now and call 1-900-990-WAKE.
Or you could just get a damn alarm clock.
Donna Wilkes stars as Angel. Our action theater is for mature audiences.
Yeah, I bet they're showing it late at night.
All I need a friend to talk to. And
And I bet, these so-called phone sex ads are also shown late at night.
looking for advice or a woman's point of view. I can see your future. I am.
Well, you're not Miss Cleo.
My power is the ancient wisdom of the Tarot. With your very first reading, you will find the answer to love,
Oh, really?
money, happiness. I hold the power to change your life.
No scientific basis.
Call me now.
How's that for truth in advertising?
976 Ruth. 976.
I'd rather get advice from Dr. Ruth.
As our society appears to move away from traditional Christian beliefs, the tolerance for violence, drugs, and sex on television has grown to alarming levels.
Yeah, I bet this guy paid for this airtime because they wouldn't give it to him for free because he's a real Ned Flanders.
Due to the mature theme of this film, parental discretion is advised.
I wonder how much they edited out of this movie. Or maybe there's some extra scenes in it because they did that sometimes for, like, the TV version or something. Alright, it looks like the movie is complete. 1983, The Angel Venture. Yeah, this probably isn't as shocking as Pretty Baby with Brooke Shields. Alright, so we're about 4 hours into the tape and we've got something completely different. Everybody's kung fu fighting, it looks like, or at least training for it. Whoa, is that Sean Connery? Well, if it's not, it looks an awful lot like him. So this movie is one of those movies till dawn with Mr. Carpetface.
All right, we are back, and Dave Florian and Greg Cronick from the San Jose Police Department with us, and take it down another
Whoa,
generation.
that looks like an early version of Photoshop.
Yes, because we'll print it out at 300 dots per inch on a laser.
That was like real high resolution back then.
Poster. However, there are also fax modems that you can send it directly from the computer without any material.
Wanted for serious crimes.
The scanned posters from the FBI's Most Wanted.
Oh, jeez.
And several
They're making Gary's mugshot.
Now, right
Makes
now,
sense.
Greg has loaded Gary's.
I always thought he looked like a criminal. All right. We got a PSA with some hip-hop pioneers. Probably from a few years ago. R.I.P. Jam Master J.
The things I do make me a star, and you can be too if you know you are. Just put your mind to it, you go real far, and the pedal to the metal when you're driving a car.
You want to be like us three? We're Run DMC. It's not that hard. It's very easy. Just go to school, don't be a fool, don't mess with drugs or thugs, and you'll be cool. Word.
This is KICU TV 36.
And up next on Movies Till Dawn, we've got... Oh, is this the Muppet Show? Probably not. Aha! The Saints by Leslie Charteris. Starring Roger
James Bond. Unfortunately, it doesn't go all the way to the end. But yeah, there's at least a few interesting things on this tape. Let's see what's on the next one.
84.
Well, in line from coast to coast.
Jeez, is this like The Littlest Hobo or something? Sounds like the theme.
That's what vision's meant to be.
Yeah, this is probably a Canadian show, or maybe like very close to very close to Canada, like Minnesota or Michigan or something.
Well, it's Saturday afternoon. This is Edge Thompson welcoming you to our afternoon of the movies, uninterrupted for about 3¼ hours.
Oh, that's a whopper.
Ryan's Daughter, made in 1970, directed by David Lean, and looked for Robert Mitchum, Trevor Howard, Sarah Miles, John Mills in his Academy Award-winning performance for Best Supporting Actor, and Leo McKern as in The Rumple of the Bailey in this romantic drama set in Northern Ireland in 1916. And we're presenting it uninterrupted this Saturday afternoon, thanks to the members of KQED.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, hey, I remember that from some of the old Looney Tunes videos. All right, and 3¼ hours later, it looks like it's come to an end.
Third episode of The Ginger Tree. The Russian-Japanese War is over.
That's Alistair Cookie. So it's called The Ginger Tree. Oh, that's a nice shot of floating lanterns. Wonder how they got them to float. Wow, so like 90% of this is in Japanese. Interesting. I wonder if my parents have seen this. And right after that, we've got another episode of Masterpiece Theater. Let's see if it's a continuation of The Ginger Tree. Yep, I was right. And like the previous episode, it's also complete. But, that's all that's on this tape. Yeah, not too exciting, but at least this means we can go on to the next one.
85.
The prosecution is portraying the boys as cold-blooded killers.
Ooh, the boys. Cold-blooded killers.
The defense, however, is claiming that Eric and Lyle were themselves.
Yeah, first I was seeing a lot of OJ on some of these tapes. Now I'm seeing a lot of Menendez brothers. This guy must have had some pretty quirky interests in current affairs. Okay, so this is around the time of the Joy Luck Club. Aha! Oh, yes. I remember this one. Yeah, this is shortly after they came out with Da Bomb. Alright, so that was a current affair.
ABC station. It's Family Matters. And tomorrow night at 7, join us for another thrilling episode of Star Trek The Next Generation.
So this is on ABC. Whoa, who are those Abbott and Costello clones?
$2. 2 triple cheeseburgers for $3. And a great deal on a triple cheeseburger extra value meal with Coke and fries.
If you recognize those actors, leave a comment.
I love the double cheese. You guys are double part.
Oh boy. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
And we got more Menendez coverage. Oh, Serena.
I was paid $200 by him.
This man tells a different story.
Jeez, with a get-up like that, how is he not the one on trial? Aha! Jeez, I'd love to know who did this. If you know who did this, leave it in the comments.
Wilson, half an hour from now, a new Center Force Night Beat, a new kind of diesel fuel designed to make the air cleaner, has diesel cars and trucks breaking down all over California.
Well, of course. That's what happens when you try to make it fuel efficient.
This one is called the Eliminator.
That refers to safety box.
Cool.
Ages 5 and up. Try to take it away from me.
Okay.
Oh.
what happens if you have two children now armed? Both of them have...
Yeah, this reminds me of Dan Aykroyd's Erwin Mainway character, who, like, demonstrated toys that turned out to be dangerous. Yeah, would have been nice if they brought that back on SNL as, like, a parody of this news item. You know, maybe could have been done on Weekend Update. Yes! Fire! 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 Burn Barney! Burn Barney!
Tonight, Jay's got his hands full when the one and only Robin Williams takes him into the Bobbitt bedroom. Good night, sweetheart! He played a woman in his new film. Did it change him?
Every 28 days I get very moody now.
And Harry...
We miss you, Robin. All right, and that's the end of Dateline. Ugh, Bonanza. One of those things that they just wouldn't let die for a while.
A nice time for a fire in the fireplace.
Fire!
One small girl. The attention of an entire movie-going.
Don't knock her down.
Adored by the high and the mighty, and by millions of ordinary folk.
Gee, I think she was, like, still alive at that point. So I see we got a documentary about America's Little Darling. Hosted by Tommy Tune. You know, I think that's probably the first time I've actually seen what he looks like. Alright, and I think that must have been on PBS, because it didn't have any commercials. Oh, but now we're back on KPIX5.
Sierra, where snow is created a winter wonderland, and has all the Vegas glitz and glamour created a Disneyland for adults.
Disneyland for adults, huh? Wonder if there's any swings for swingers.
Someone will call for the zip code at the North Pole.
Santa, can you kill my teacher? Yeah, looks like we've got a lot of news.
Tonight on Late Show with David Letterman, Jim Belushi, Carlene Turner, and Picket Fence's Lauren Holly.
Oh, maybe she was promoting Dumb and Dumber at the time. I don't know.
Critics are howling.
All right, so this was recorded around the time that this movie was in theaters. Probably like late 93. Geez, more of this. And after that brief fragment of a current affair, we're coming up on something that was recorded over, and it looks like something British. Ugh, it's him. Rumpole and the Quality of Life. Oh, thank goodness it's over.
And American Playhouse present Armistead Moffin's Tales of
Ooh, Father Guido.
There's a movie. I'm a cameo.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in Tales of the City.
Ring the bell, stand next to the nun.
Let American Playhouse take you behind the scenes for the making of
Wow, this must be San Francisco. Yeah, maybe I should look this up. And it looks like that's the end of that tape, but looks like we got something else recorded over. Let's see, what is it? Oh, Shirley MacLaine. James Coburn and Susan Sarandon. Oh, it's on Coffee and Stereo. So, they just came out of seeing Halloween. Right, so this is a fragment of a movie that I haven't seen before. If you know what it is, leave it in the comments. And so ends another installment of another 5 tapes. A lot of PBS on these, and a lot of Menendez brothers on these as well. But some interesting commercials also, and a pretty good documentary here and there. But now the question is, what's on the next few tapes? Tune in next week and find out with me. Until then, adios, muchachos.
Stay tuned for the next episode of What's on This Tape? Where even more hidden content will be revealed.